Welcome to the debut episode of another cool rock podcast. I'm your host, Steve Roth. The genesis for this podcast is the realization long ago that there's few things I enjoy doing more than talking about rock music with people who love it, the people who make it, produce it, promote it, and who also love talking about all those things. There's a lot of amazing music and rock podcasts out there, and a few that have inspired me I have to give props to. Decibel Geek, Sea of Tranquility, Mixtapes, Booked on Rock, The Hustle, The 5 Count, Rock History Music. There's so many of them, and if I can be as half as good as my favorites and draw half the audience, I'll consider this a success. So here we are. It's the first episode, albeit a short one as we have no guests just yet, but we will. Working on that now. And this can't be a rock and roll podcast without talking about rock and roll, specifically the new album from Ricky Warwick called Blood Ties, which just came out this week. If you know the name, it might be from the late 90s UK band The Almighty. Later, you might know him from Black Star Riders, which, thanks to having a former member or two from Thin Lizzy, might also remind you of Thin Lizzy. And of course, Ricky is from, I believe, Ireland, which is where Thin Lizzy was from, so you might recognize some of the influences there. Nevertheless, even if you don't know him, he's got a voice that anyone who loves harder edge rock and roll will love. His solo stuff sometimes reminds me of a heavier Social Distortion. There's some nods to the aforementioned and inspirational Thin Lizzy. And you may have heard a single from this new album, the crackling and upbeat and fun song Don't Leave Me in the Dark, which is a duet with Lita Ford, which in another time or perfect world would have been a massive radio hit. Other guests on the album include Charlie Starr from Blackberry Smoke on the song Rise and Grind, which sounds exactly like it should with a name like that. And guitarist Billy Duffy from The Cult is on 2 songs. If I get this figured out, maybe I'll drop a track into this podcast. Whatever, be sure to crank up Blood Ties from Ricky Warwick, available now on CD, vinyl, and via your favorite online streaming platform. So there we go. That's it. Episode 1 in the can. I used to have another podcast a long time ago, and I used to sign that off with a saying that I try to also live by, and that is be good to yourself and be good to other people. That sentiment still applies. Take care, and thanks for listening.